Welcome back to the Man United stream. Hope you're doing well. This is Sunday morning and we've got some breaking news, huge breaking news. In fact, this has turned out to be a crazy morning. Now, we originally set out this morning just to do a reaction video on last night's game, but some other news has dropped and it's big news. Dan Ashworth has left Man United. Yes, he's only been here 5 months. The sporting director that everyone wanted. We have all been waxing lyrical about this guy. Suddenly has left United. We're going to be discussing why, what the hell's gone on here. This is huge news. We're going to be discussing that and lots more in today's show, so make sure you stick around, make sure you hit the like button on this video, and if you're not already subscribed to the Man United stream channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the latest news from Man United and more from one single daily dose. Okay, so breaking news, Dan Ashworth has left United. Apparently he had showdown talks with the board yesterday evening after the game against Nottingham Forest and then decided to leave. What the hell has gone on? I mean, this has come as a shock to many people out there because Dan Ashworth literally joined United after a long, drawn-out saga with Newcastle, and now 5 months later, he's left Man United. What is it all about? Now, the rumours have been circulating for some time that Dan Ashworth was a Ten Hag man. He backed Ten Hag, he forced Ineos, or he argued Ten Hag's corner and made sure that Ineos kept him on throughout the summer period and obviously the start of this season. And that move backfired, and that's why most people are saying that Dan Ashworth got things wrong, and that really put him on a collision course with Jim Ratcliffe himself, and the both of them two didn't start seeing eye to eye. They had some issues, and well, it just transpires that he just has had enough. He's had enough and he's gone. And this is not good news for Man United. It's causing disruption, which is not needed right now when we've got a new manager in place trying to make sure that the team performances improve. And then we get this bombshell of a news that Dan Ashworth is leaving, the sporting director, the guy who's meant to be bringing in all the players, the guy who's meant to be improving everything behind the scenes, in relation to Man United, isn't doing his job. He's off, he's gone, and we have to then go out now and look for somebody else. This is a really bad news, especially given that United worked so hard to get him away from Newcastle. They paid all that compensation to get him to come to United, and well, things haven't worked out. But the sources that we've spoken to have said that this is a fallout from the Ten Hag situation, because what happened over the summer was all to do with Dan Ashworth and his choice of manager. This new manager, Ruben Amorim, is clearly one person's choice, and that is Omar Berrada. Omar Berrada is the one who's brought Ruben Amorim to United and is the one who's done all the negotiation and has really backed Ruben Amorim. Dan Ashworth hasn't had much say in this, and that is probably one of the other reasons why Dan Ashworth has chosen to leave United, because he probably feels that he's been left out of the process. Let us know in the comments below what you think about this Dan Ashworth news dropping just an hour ago. This is insane news. Trust me, this is not good for United going forward. We want stability. You want everyone just working together. You do not want any kind of departure like this, especially high-level departure, whilst the team is trying to cook and whilst the manager is trying to do a job. But hopefully, fingers crossed, this shouldn't cause too much of a disruption if we can get someone else in, someone good to come into that team. We've still got the other members of that team still working, like Jason Wilcox, of course, Omar Berrada, and the others there. So hopefully this can kind of be a smooth process. I'm fingers crossed, because I do not want Ruben Amorim and his players just being affected by this. I mean, the players shouldn't really be affected by it, but Ruben Amorim and his coaching staff could be affected by this. Now, turning our attention to the game yesterday, yes, we lost at home against Nottingham Forest 3-2. Oh, what can I say about the game? It was terrible, wasn't it? I mean, you just look around the pitch and you realise, we've got an awful bunch of players. We have got an awful bunch of players. The players haven't got the confidence. They do not know what to do. Their IQ level when it comes to footballing is very, very low. I mean, there's lots of players in that team that just don't know what to do with the ball. And the movement is rubbish. The movement ahead of any player that's got the ball is absolutely stale. It's awful. And that that's the biggest problem. I think Ruben Amorim knows this. He knows that this is the process. He said it in the post-match press conference as well. We are going to have to go through this hard, painful journey to get to the other end. And, well, look, we just need to back him. We need to carry on. We can see some positives. I can see some positives. I genuinely can see a philosophy, a play style of Ruben Amorim, and I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And I'm thinking, right, okay, we're going to have to go through this rubbish performances to get to the other side. And hopefully we can bring in some new players that can actually give us some focal point going forward. And look, Højlund looks good, but he's not the finished article. I keep saying it. I keep saying that we need a goal scorer in that team, a confident goal scorer. Højlund is brilliant and he's going to be a top striker in the future. But right now, we need someone else supporting him, giving him that leadership, giving him that support. And Zirkzee, well, the jury's out on Zirkzee. I'm telling you, I'm not a big fan of him, but let's wait and see. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Make sure you subscribe. You're watching the Man United Stream channel by the fans for the fans.